Good morning, prayer. How you doing, baby? Happy Monday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos, and if you see something that you like, just hit share, please. I'm sorry, I had to get my coffee. So, guys, yesterday my video got chopped up a little bit. But mainly I was at an event and I was volunteering, and I posed a question to you guys about volunteering and giving back your time to people. That's all. I had a good thing going and it chopped it all up. But I mean, y'all did see parts of the event yesterday, and what you see is what you get. It was beautiful. I was glad to be a part of it, and you just never know what you might get back. You know what I'm saying? You giving your time, and you probably had to sacrifice some things, because y'all already know I don't have a lot of time to do a lot of stuff. So I try to make the best of every minute that I have of the day, because I got so much going on. I don't have a lot of free time, for real, you know. So to devote and give and volunteer somewhere, that means give hours of time. I'm not going to say all I was thinking about, because I wasn't, but it did cross my mind the things that I could have been doing if I was not there. You know, I got there about a little after 10 o'clock, started at 10. I didn't leave till like almost 3:30, 4 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? So I was there the whole time. So it's all good. I had a beautiful time. I did what I could. Boom. So that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about yesterday, and it chopped the video up so you didn't hear it. And today I want to jump back into the psychological profile, your psychological profile, and the damage that has been caused with that baby being taken out your life. And remember, I told you that we couldn't get too deep into it because you're still growing and developing without the baby. So your life is abnormal. You're going and facing challenges that you probably normally wouldn't face. You know what I'm saying? You would be surprised how much damage is done to your reputation once it gets out that you're not a parent to your child. Meaning that you're not in your child's life for whatever reason. This parent is keeping this child away from you. And of course, the parent with the child is right. Okay? Most people, hey, Cynthia. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Guys. I got excited. Cynthia be tuning in from Flint, Michigan, guys. So I get excited when I see Cynthia. And she also gifted me this shirt, Last Prison Project. So, guys, yep, I love Cynthia. Cynthia on the front lines of things, guys. Anything that's going on in the community, she always right there by the politicians. Anything to try to make change, Cynthia is a part of it. You know, she's like a light. So when I run for office, I'm definitely going to bring her down here and put her in my little hookup. My little... Cause Cynthia gets stuff done, guys. So that's why I light up every time she pop on, cause she takes the time to do that. So I appreciate you, Cynthia. So, guys, yep, your psychological profile and damage is gonna be kind of tricky, cause you're still growing, and you have normally grown because you're facing challenges and changes that you normally probably wouldn't face. Like, for instance, you would be surprised why your business might be failing because people think that you are a deadbeat dad or think that you are an unfit mama. Yeah, you'll be, because it's in the back of their head, people that y'all know mutually, they don't know what's going on, but they know whoever has the child is that's the right one. For the child to be there, it must have been a better situation. It must, because you got to keep in mind, a lot of these situations, CPS place the child with a parent, or CPS make the call, or the judge make the call for this or make the call. You're in a situation where that child was just taking out your life. No court, no proceedings, no charges, no nothing. Just the parent just didn't want to bring them over there no more. They so mad at you, they so hurt, you just can't see your baby, period. So there's no mediator, there's no mediation, there's no process, there's no due process. There's none of that, right? So you're still developing. So your psychological profile and damage is going to be stagnant. But what I will tell you is things that you might be thinking of subconsciously that might be going on with you that's affecting you, period. I know parents who have abused drugs, okay? And you all know what happens when you abuse drugs. You know what I'm saying? You probably spend the money on drugs. You're not taking care of the kids, so the kids are probably neglected. In some cases, they might be abused. You might have a parent that's selling the kids to get the money so they can take care of their drug habit. A lot of things can go on. But do you know that I know parents like that? And I know that and I know children that still have a relationship with that parent. Some of them even went as far as to go with that parent through treatment, still be there. They still have a relationship with their mama or their daddy. Yep, they still love and respect their mama or their daddy. Yep, even though they abuse drugs. I know parents who have mental illness. And it's so bad to where they have neglected the children. Yeah. In some cases, they might have abused the children. And in some cases, it's left them in a situation where they just can't care for themselves or the child. But do you know they still have relationships with their children? Do you know their children still love and respect them and still treat them as such? Yep. Some of them go as far as going to therapy with their mom or dad and giving them medication to help them with whatever their illness is. Yep. I know parents who have abused their children physically. They've abused their children sexually. And they have abused their children emotionally. But do you know they still have relationships with their children? Yeah, they went through treatment and whatnot, but they still have relationship with their children. They still have in some cases, supervised visits with their children. Some of them, in some cases, the kids just love and still respect them as their parent, even though they've done what they've done to them. They've forgiven them and they've... I know parents who were absent or just abandoned their children. Yep, I know people who's done that. And do you know the children still long for a relationship with them? Yep. Children still love and respect and want to have a relationship with them in spite of them abandoning them. Yep. I know parents who are active but don't attend nothing. Like they there sometimes. They probably there only on the weekends, or they holiday parents. They only drop by on the holidays or birthdays and whatnot. Yeah, they don't attend no events, none of that. Don't call them for nothing, but they show up when they feel like it. And the children still love and respects them and still have a relationship with them. Yep, and see them whenever they see them. Yep. And then there's you. I know. Then there's you, who has done none of this, who were actually good parents, worthy to be in your child's life, to be a part. And here it is, you have no relationship with your baby. Not only do you not have a relationship with your baby, but your baby hates you. You don't see that baby, not even supervised visits. You don't hear from that baby. You come after all of these people. You come after all of these people. You come after all the stuff they have done. So thoughtful of a child to bear the burden of helping their parents and realizing how much they are loved and needed. Yes, Cynthia, and that's what they're supposed to do as children. So when you have these kids who have been taught and raised to go against their mama or daddy, or not be a part of their mama or daddy's life, hate their mama or daddy, not like them, disrespect. Like when you got kids like that and the only reason is because the mama or daddy is mad at you and bitter because you're not with them, that's abuse. Cynthia, that is abuse. That's why I come on here every morning and I preach this, just to give you the heads up so you can be aware of what's going on and you can be on top of it, to make sure your child is not in that game that's being played. Make sure you're not being played by your baby mama or your baby daddy, because that's what the issue is. But do you see the mindset that you are in? That baby's been taking out your life. These parents have done what they've done and they still have their kids in their life. See where you fall at in there. You know what I mean? You beneath all of those people and all of those things. So that should make you feel low, whether you know it or not. That's why I say it's subconsciously bothering you, because it's in the back of your mind, but you don't think about it so much. You just know you ain't abused or neglected that baby, but it's so many other ways that you could have caused damage to that child, and you have done none of those things. But yet and still, you have no relationship with your baby. So you up under these people, you like a piece of nothing. You a piece of nothing. Yeah. So it makes you feel like that subconsciously. Yep, I know. It's deep. It's deep. So, y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. This a home edition, baby. My truck is down. I'm waiting on the mechanic to get up. I'm like 2 minutes from going down there and knocking on his door. Like, bro, come on, let's get this party started. So we're going to troubleshoot. We're going to see if it's the battery or if it's the starter. Either way it go, my truck hopefully will be running today. Praise God. Praise God. But yeah, guys, hey, I know what I got to do. Y'all see I Ubered all yesterday cleaning my buildings, and I Uber today. I do whatever I got to do. When you know your place in people's life and you know who you can count on and who got your back, and I know I ain't got nobody to call to come and take me to my buildings. Period. So it's either I'm busing it or Ubering it. I don't have nobody to call. And it's not that they might not want to, but the people that I surround myself with all got businesses and lives and things going on to where to have them stop and come take me to this building for 30 minutes, this building for 30 minutes, this building for 30 minutes. I say inconvenience that I'm not going to wish on nobody or cause nobody. Yep. I'm going to do what I got to do to make it happen and get there. Yeah. So, y'all, that's it for Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. Cynthia, I love you. Now you speaking truth to the fact about what about me, right, Cynthia? And that's why I can't really get too deep into the psychological damage of you, and because you're still growing without that baby, so it's kind of hard. But this will definitely put you in a mindset of what's really going on with you inside. Yeah, that you don't really know about. That's why it's so important to seek mental health. Yeah, that's why you. I'm out, guys. Mwah.